Can nukes thwart hurricanes? An American website reported last month that President Donald Trump asked U.S. government officials to explore using nuclear bombs to thwart hurricanes. It claimed that Trump had suggested the targeted use of nuclear bombs to protect the United States against the storms. The president was quick to deny the Axios website report. He published the denial on Twitter. The story by Axios that President Trump wanted to blow up large hurricanes with nuclear weapons prior to reaching shore is ridiculous. I never said this, he tweeted. He added that the report was just more fake news. While Trump denied suggesting such a plan, he would not have been the first person to propose this idea. In fact, the use of man-made technology has long been explored to thwart or weaken large storms. The first suggestion of having a nuclear weapon to fight a hurricane reportedly was made in the 1950s. It is said to have come from a U.S. government scientist during the presidency of Dwight Eisenhower. The U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, predicts hurricanes and other severe weather events. NOAA says it often receives suggestions that nuclear weapons should be used against hurricanes. NOAA addresses the nuking of storms on its website. Needless to say, this is not a good idea, it says. NOAA says the first problem with this idea is there is no good evidence that a nuclear bomb would weaken or thwart a hurricane. In addition, the agency noted that such a plan ignores the release of radioactive material in a nuclear blast. In a much deeper scientific exploration of the issue, NOAA said it would be very difficult for explosives to thwart the huge amount of energy produced by a large hurricane. A fully developed hurricane creates so much energy that it would be equal to a 10-megaton nuclear bomb exploding every 20 minutes. Another method that was studied for years involved seeding the eye of hurricanes. Scientists use a substance called silver iodide, which can form ice crystals. The goal was to drop silver iodide into hurricane rain clouds. Scientists theorized that the process would weaken wind strength and reduce the storm's intensity. In the end, NOAA decided that cloud seeding had little chance of success. Another idea involves cooling waters on the ocean's surface. A US-based company called Intellectual Ventures says it has developed a water cooling method to weaken hurricanes. It calls the system Salt-to-Sink. A company video explains the system would use a large pump powered by ocean waves to push hot water from the surface down into cooler water below. The hot water would travel through a plastic container known as a Salt-to-Sink. The idea was that the water being forced down would mix with cooler water and then return to the surface to help thwart a hurricane. A statement on the Intellectual Ventures website says the system had produced some interesting early results. Several studies have predicted that warming waters in the Atlantic Ocean are expected to increase the number of major hurricanes in the coming years. Currently, the United States and the neighboring countries are now entering the most active part of the hurricane season. It remains to be seen whether the number and size of future storms will fuel additional research into new solutions aimed at thwarting them.